Yeah, this looks like a wave defense map. What are we putting in the initial power grid? I guess we're putting all these trees in. Sure. We can put some other trees in from over here as well. These lakes are kind of not making me happy. Let's do some silly things because it's wave defense, and that's partly how this works. But yeah, hopefully we go fast. We've gone quite fast, and now we need to go super fast. And maybe, yeah, if we need to keep track of these things. Where is the coal? The coal is over here. That's not the power pole we wanted. These are the power poles we wanted. And then, yeah, we've run out of crafting, so let's bounce the rest of this stuff into the queue. This is kind of a long way as far as coal goes, but that's kind of okay. I mean, the other kinds of patches are pretty well placed, I claim. Let's not get that one. Let's get some more stuff while we're here. We are going to need boxes and things like that. Yeah, make some boxes, make some other stuff. Let's have... not there. Let's branch the coal here so that we can get 7 iron miners there. This is now in slightly the wrong place. Probably fine. We didn't give all the initial power grid all that much fuel, did we? We're going to kick that off anyway. That's going to be how that works, and we can start like not quite there, maybe here, which I think I'm okay with. Stand on the belt so that when we help the bots with the miners, we don't block them and then put them in the wrong place, because that always makes me feel a bit silly. That power pole was unnecessary, never mind. Let's get some other stuff smelting. We are going to want this one to take priority, and then we're also going to want that one to unpack. Give me the stuff. And then, yeah, let's head towards, okay, fine, where the smelt face is going to be, which is not too far away. We are going to want another splitter in there. Yeah, get all these things. Probably could have let bots just deal with all that coal on the ground rather than running over there, but never mind. This is going to have to kick out a little bit. Reasons why we don't mind crafting a couple more underground belts. And yeah, here we go. Time to make a base. This is... I mean, at the most high level, a pretty Factorio thing to be doing in the specific patterns we're using. Not a particularly sensible way to be doing stuff, but it's fine. All of these upgrades. Fuel. Rest of this stuff as well. Yeah, that's what looks wrong here. We need a splitter. That's pretty important. Let's have a substation here, keep that going. Find the hotbar with the next collection of stuff we want to be doing. This one is actually green chips, which we were looking at previously, and then I lost track of them, because that's a cool thing to be doing in the middle of a speedrun, is losing track of where things are. Yeah, some of those are pretty silly, whatever. These want to be the engines for the car, which is pretty key to a number of the strats. All the coils we don't fit in that machine yet, so it's fine. And then, why? Why don't we have enough material? Oh, I guess because we also got the splitter, so it was just late getting in here. Sure. That's actually really well placed. We are partly building over, but not completely building over the stone with these first 2 lanes. That is what we want. Let's also get rid of all of these things, because they are going to be in the way. Bots have a lot to do at the moment. We need to be putting substations in particular places. Like that. We need to drop some steel in. failed to queue a thing, so that's great. We're also on the wrong hotbar, so that's cool as well. Good job. Excuse me, there we go. And then, yeah, this stone here, we don't even need to worry about powering things. We can just drop all of that in. This thing is immediately just stone furnaces. I'm going to make some stone furnaces. You can also make some stone furnaces. Let's give you outputs as well. Let's give you guys fuel. And, yeah, we are somewhat on the way. We haven't done this buffer yet, but it's fine. We do want all the car stuff. You want to start making us pipes. Time to go and do the steel, and then steel is not even that far away. Could we have walked here? Maybe. Were we going to? No. A bunch of these. Sure, so that's fine. Let's also get some more coal because we're going to need grenades. Oh yeah, we've got to drop these miners in. These miners are pretty important. We have forgotten those miners before, and it's been really bad. That actually looks like it might not be enough space. It looks like we could have gone another couple of tiles here. Where is a kind of power pole that will do what we need? That. But slightly... okay, I guess we can do it instead of this one, whatever. Yeah, we have been pretty aggressive with this spacing. Let's also have this, like, here, because we can. We also need, yeah, a lot more inserters. Give me this stuff. Give me all of this stuff. Yeah, I now don't really know whether the petrochem is going to fit in around the silo, which is going to be a bit of a shame. I didn't really want... running out of belts is fine. Yeah, I didn't really want all the coal to be hand-feeding that stuff. I wanted the coal to be getting some grenades into the queue. 21, decent start there. Where are these things going? Not there, as it turns out. Coils and green chips, and then most of those went in the correct places. All of this stuff again. Give me some things because we also just need... yeah, a bunch of stuff to be crafting there as well. I do want to get another power grid craft in before we leave, but I think there's going to be enough space. We didn't put too much in. Into the handcrafting queue, that was. These guys want to do a thing, and then we have more pipe stuff. We do. Give me all the things, because we want to create, yeah, 37 of those should be fine. Be in the car. Being in the car is going to be better. Yeah, really concerned about whether or not we have left enough space there for the power grid. The power grid for the petrochem. Yeah, sure, whatever. That's going to be the... these things, give me this stuff, give me all of this, put it all in here. I don't really want things like that in my inventory, but whatever. That's this amount of stuff I'm going to keep. Yeah, I think we now just... oh, remember that we didn't actually craft all the things we wanted to, and then also solar panel stuff. Being fully charged at this point is weird. Never mind. Where is the oil? Where do we have to defend? We've got to go over to the left. Yeah. We're still making more things. It's just starting to get to the night. This is not a super conveniently placed oil. And then there's also... Yeah, where are the other bases that we need, like, more nests? This is going to be close to the number of nests we need. But then also, in destroying all those worms, we now need to find some... Okay, there are other bases around, that's cool. This one, we need a couple more. This base has no worms? A terrible decision on the biter's part. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Okay. Mining productivity 2. Are we going to get damage 3? I hope we get damage 3. We get damage 3. Things we don't really need. It's probably fine. Yeah, we just need more stuff. Do we have... We need more inserters to be doing the next part of the build. So we're just going to leave the car there. Grab... Okay, you... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, smash in the rest of this smelting. We are complaining about not having furnaces. That's why we took a map with the stone right there, which is nice. It's not daytime yet, so those guys kind of don't even matter, but whatever. Yeah, give me stuff. Give me stuff. And then you take some things, and then I will trash some of this stuff. Yeah, time to go and do more power grid things. 28. Yeah, we actually need a lot more of that plate for myself for the rest of the power grid craft. So cool. Yeah, that's not even enough. Never mind. Yeah, I think that spot is going to be quite highly constrained. Bring this in here. Did we get the rest of... I don't know if we actually got the rest of the copper mining down. And whether we are actually on a full belt of stuff yet. We might not be. This is pretty gross. That's going to do what it needs to. I mean, we probably also could have had one, and yeah, that would have worked as well. Things we will learn for next time. That's in the wrong place. Also there. Link this. Also link this. Input priority from the coal side. Have the bots get rid of that tree. And then... Other than the fact that we don't have all the stuff, that's going to be all... Yeah, so we just need more engines. We're going to have all the boilers we need, we just need more engines. Can we have more things? Nice, great. Oh, and then also... we're not going to do this upgrade right now, but we are going to remember that we need it in the future. Also, these guys should preferably be on all of the mining. We probably don't need any more stone. Pick the thing up, why? Because we're out of range. Yeah, we are good for stone. Okay, probably we could have extended that mining as well now, but we also just need to get more things to have enough drills for that mining. Yeah, give me these. Give me all the stuff. Keep trashing that. And yeah, now we do actually have this upgrade, so may as well upgrade this steel thing now, because that's the last time we need to do a double empty. After that, we'll just have to worry about the steel furnaces. And then, yeah, let's put this on the left. Let's do some more kind of stuff. Figure out where these things are going. Actually, is this a decent pattern with the two splitters in the middle? Maybe. We should have at this point, yeah, that's actually not quite enough furnaces. I guess we are going to do the... This is going to feel bad. This one is going to continue. This one's going to go here. This one is going to go not quite there because we have been silly. Okay, so all of that, pretty disgusting. Don't feel particularly good about it at all. Probably we have Yeah, okay, if we're still looking at 50 in the inventory. Oh, we have not extended the coal yet. That could be a problem for several things. Are we going to go and do the coal now? Yeah, we also didn't push any of those belts further down, so things that generally feel pretty bad. Get this thing in here, get this one in here. Can we do this from the car? Yes, because it actually just goes there. Output priority into the smelting. Should have done that while we were getting coal, I guess. And then, yeah, the rest of this copper. We have overmade drills by a fairly significant number, it looks like. That's probably fine. Can we get... Yeah, this is just going to go in here and be fine. And at this point, we definitely have all the furnaces we want. We just didn't push those belts down, so we don't have much of a coal buffer. Oh, and also the other thing we definitely need is all the inserters. Which I could have been making myself, but we weren't. Get some gear wheels, get the car completely stuck. Okay, things that are not fast after all. We didn't actually get the gear wheels after all that either. So, super cool. Yeah, this no longer feels like it's fast. So maybe we'll be somewhat unhappy that we have blocked petrochem. Maybe it will be not even the thing that defines the entire run compared to like the other stuff that we have also done somewhat slowly. One of those goes there. That's in the wrong place. It's probably fine. Those are in the wrong place too. Probably also fine. Give me these. Extend this stuff. Yeah, you guys also still need... Do we have... Yeah, we do have enough... We do have enough inserters left, probably. Anyway, work on these various kinds of belt delay. Get this guy as a blueprint because we want it. Downgrade and copy a bunch of stuff. Okay, so we are kind of close to whereabouts this would... Yeah, these guys need more iron. I'm just going to keep trashing all of that, because whatever... Oh, I also need... These guys need to be cut. Limit these boxes. Steel and chips are probably the things I'm low on. Yep. Grab all of this. Move some of it around. We are going to need more. Actually, that's probably... Looks like it's pretty close to how many we need. And then... It's actually still chips. Fine. We were coming over here to get steel, to get the rest of the petrochem craft going. And then oil was, yeah, in this kind of weird direction. Yeah, I think that, yeah, I mean, I've already said a couple of times, I think that's probably too close. We can take power from here and not really... Yeah, we did that well that time. We ended up going more or less full speed and getting the pole transfer nice. We will need... Oh, we've already got the wood, yeah, sure. Just kick off another power grid craft. That's actually going to be a problem, isn't it? Because we do not have the... How many of these can I use? There and there. I think that leaves us enough to be able to do everything else we need to. And if not, then, you know, probably just one of the other several things that will be continuing to go wrong. It's fine. Take this down to... Yeah, it actually doesn't need to go any further than the silo. Because if we're in the way, then we're already in the way, and that's, you know, already pretty bad. So here, we're actually going to move the tanks just up here. And at the same time, we're going to grab water. We're going to attempt to grab water. Remember to press shift. So that's going to be, you know, pretty well placed, and then we find out whether or not we have built the petrochem in the way of the silo. First we want to get the rest of... Oh, we never actually gave these guys more pipes. Yeah, we're probably still going to need more pipes. Maybe. I actually don't think we're going to need all that many more pipes, so we're going to cut these pipes to quite a lot. And then we're also going to need, yeah, just a bunch more assemblers. Okay, let's figure out whether this thing fits. Just a little gap there today. We can in fact make this fit. That's pretty exciting. Runs we thought we had scuttled, which we then decided to cut the space out of, and yeah, we actually need to do... Yep, because we need all those power poles to make all of this actually work. And we've still got quite a bit of building to do, so I don't super mind that we are behind on power poles, but also not that way, this way. We are going to need these before... Yeah, we're gonna need them. It's kind of mandatory. What I think we're going to do is cancel this craft and then put the rest of those back in, so we're going to get a lot of power poles sooner. But where are my tanks going? Tank here. Where is the heavy oil? Heavy oil going to be a bit of a mess today. Probably fine. Let's do this buffer as well. Which wants to go? Is this going to be like super in the way? Maybe. Oh well. Is what we're going to do about that. And then these boxes and two poles next to each other is a pattern that I really don't enjoy most of the time, but whatever. Yeah, sure. The rest of this stuff, do some of the things that are in a straight line myself. We still got another 140... Another 140... water... Okay, the water perfectly lines up with the oil, which is super funny. And the oil also very nearly perfectly lines up with the water, so we did that slightly the wrong way around, but never mind. 10, we want another 3. But the last one doesn't get the output, or not the outputs, it definitely gets outputs, it doesn't get the other boxes. We have all the pipes we need by a decent margin, and then let's not block that fairly important piece of pipe that we're going to need later. Yeah, we have done everything with stone we need. You probably have... Yeah, we're going to presume that's enough. You're going to go to a red belt. We also won't need any more belt, because we've already got quite a bit of belt in the inventory. We're not going to need any more pipe. We're not going to need any of these pipes. We're just going to need to go and build... Yeah, a lot of stuff. Beginning of day 5, I think... Are we happy with this spot for the beginning of day 5? Let's leave that until later. Okay, we are doing the rest of the... We're doing the rest of the power pole craft now, so that's a thing we are okay with. Copper and plastic. Why are you guys not running? Oh, because we didn't do... Not a huge deal, but we do need to do that tank so that everything keeps running. It's probably not there. Let's do it here in a place that's good. Yeah, that is probably not a huge deal to have things slightly offline for a little bit. Have we... We are, yeah, we are actually accidentally tile perfect on that positioning, and we haven't got the belts of things in yet, but it's probably fine. Get everything this time? I think that looks like everything. Let's put it in the correct place. Let's work on some of this belt delay. This goes in like so, then we get... Are we out of pipes? No, we're not out of pipes. We've still got quite a few pipes. Yeah, all that stuff can turn up over here. Where is the steel belt? Steel belt is... Oh, actually in... needs to be on that side of the belts. But otherwise, pretty good. And then we're going to like hand feed some of the steel because we can, or we want a blueprint that we're going to use later. We want also more LDS. We want to give away this copper. We want to give away this steel so that everyone has the steel they need. We've still got enough steel for everything else to keep running. We want to give away all of this copper as well. We want to be boxing this plastic. That's fine. And now it's time to be like unpacking copper buffers and things like that. That is not the way to unpack the copper buffer. It's going to go down here. This one also doesn't go that way. Also, we should downgrade these guys. Do we have everything we need? I think we are going to need more assemblers, is my sense. Not too many more assemblers, actually. Are we going to... Yeah, whatever. This can go in there, and then... Yeah, let's go and start unpacking the green chips. This is where we find out whether or not we ever had... Yeah, we do in fact have enough of those other big poles for that to work. Okay, and then this buffer wants to turn, and then... Oh, we haven't done the coils yet, but it's probably fine. Here, and then also there. Don't know what that... Oh, wait, no, we do want... I do know what that pipe is doing. It's not a pipe I usually put there, but it is a pipe that I recognize, and we do want it. Here, spin this buffer, take this stuff out. Yeah, and we are about to make the red chips. Are we okay with having done everything that we need to at this point? Maybe. Seems... Oh yeah, that doesn't go there. We almost messed that up. Not that blueprint, this blueprint. Not yet. There's other recipes and things to change first. So we nearly did things mostly in order, and then also nearly messed up the order, so you know, never mind. And then also here, and then also here, and then red belt. Which way is this thing looking? That way. And then also, yeah, we're supposed to give bots other jobs while we are doing the rest of the setup. You know, whatever. These two definitely continue, that one doesn't. Where is the coils? We didn't actually put the coils underground, but it's fine, they go to there. These green chips go, like, roughly here-ish. That's not true. That's all pretty ugly, but it's fine because the assemblers are just going to take what they want and it's going to be okay. And then this stuff just needs to continue. And then, yeah, we need to give bots more jobs. Specifically, flip this stuff around. Specifically these jobs. Swap out some of those prod mods. Do we even need to swap out those prod mods now? Are we going to be okay for the number of assemblers we have? And the number of long-handed inserters and that stuff? And do we also have enough red belt? Yeah, we got enough red belt for this little trick. Should be fine. We didn't get the output over there, so a bot can go and do that for me, because the bot will be faster. I don't want to put a box there, I want to put this belt here. Yeah, that belt that we messed up at the start is now completely fine. It has sorted itself out. Let's not mess up this interface like we have a couple of other times. Here and then around. Outputs and more inputs. Everyone likes having inputs with their outputs. Don't go that far. Yeah, this is going to go like so. How many? 21. We are going to need... we also are going to need the rest of that power grid. Power grid is currently fine. Yeah, distracted myself with things that are super necessary and then forgot to do the other quite necessary things. Yeah, we should still have... We've got enough steel. We're just going to need to handcraft everything else. There's going to be more beacons as well. We didn't actually pick up enough of the coils. When do we go and do the power grid? Because there is quite a lot of power grid missing, and we also don't have... Yeah, we don't quite have all the stuff we need for it, and we've just given away a lot of the iron that we would have... Oh yeah, maybe we should actually put the filters on this. Yeah, we've just given away a lot of the iron we would have used for the acid. But also, never mind. 31, I think 31 is probably enough long-handed inserters. Yeah, looks like it is. Looks like it's fine. Give me all of this stuff. Red chips continue to get in here. Give me all the modules as well. Yeah, power grid is still fine, which means we are going to go on with... Actually, it goes all the way over there, doesn't it? Yeah, that's not usually a layout we use. Maybe we do go with that as a better setup for the layout, to be able to get... Because that did seem to be like quite a nice way of connecting all those things up. Yeah, that's... That lining up perfectly is unexpected. This lining up perfectly is also a little bit unexpected. Yeah, it's like I had a plan, but we actually didn't. It just kind of came together like that. Oh, well. Is this one... we're going to do that around the other way. This one is going to be the acid, and we've got some amount of iron, but not a huge amount of iron. And then... yeah, it would go better if we did things better. Vacuous statements. Congratulations. Okay, so acid over there. Acid here. Beacons. 12 beacons. Decent start. Yeah, this seems like it's pretty early. Do we have 7? 7 is not the number of RC... Yeah, not the number of assemblers we need to be crafting here. We do need another 3. I think maybe we go and do that at the same time as the power grid. Like, we're going to get a bunch of these things online. And there's also some beacons still in here, which is, you know, also fine. We also don't have all the prod mods that we want, so let's get the prod mods. Let's get these things actually into a build. We put a speed module over here, which is silly. We shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so I think now at this point... yeah, now at this point we definitely need to be going and fixing that power, because we're going to be impacting all of the stuff. So we need... we actually went the... Yeah, how do we get through there? I guess we go this way? There's usually space by the plastic, but we didn't kind of... Oh, and then also, we have messed up the LDS again. Not there. I was wondering whether... Yeah, sure, okay, fine. Give me all of these back, and we need what? Way more plate. Sure. So... It's not actually that easy to drive through here, is it? Driving down belts. we have been at... Okay, I thought we were at a sadder amount of power than we are. Can we also have... No, because we gave away all the speed modules. So, is it speed modules? Yes, we have everything else we need. These guys are all working. That's the whole power grid. Let's also do the copper switch. Because we can. I'm pretty sure we've got enough copper at this point. 85. We definitely have enough copper. So we can grab from here. And we can run this down. Where's the car? Let's not run away from the car. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't actually matter. Either side there is fine. Here we want to be not there. Here, pulling out copper plates on the right. Don't have any of that stuff. And then I've got some iron, which you guys can have. You guys have got the steel, and we're doing the copper. Plastic buffer's fine. Red belt is, you know, continuing. Let's get these guys onto a decent kind of module. Can we have 3 more of these? Yes. Can we have the other beacons we want over here? Kind of. So now we have to also grab the RCUs off this belt, which is also fine. Yeah, let's not be doing the speed modules myself. That's silly, because we've got modules over here. Then we need coils for that, actually. Sure. So this can wander down here. We can unpack that into the buffer later. How many... So it looks like we've missed about 40 FPS by having all those things messed up. We're on 130 prod mods, which is fine. All these guys are doing what they need to, which is nice. Yeah, I think we're just going to go and craft some speed modules. That's what I'm going to do with my time, and then also realize that I've got all of these blue chips, and then we also want... I don't have any speed modules, which is nice. Did you get... We need to get... Yeah, that's a good thing to have remembered. We're just going to grab a bunch more coils, because we also want, yeah, more red chips for... I think we're done with this now. But don't unpower those guys. We don't have... Why don't we have... I guess it just hasn't transitioned in yet. Why are we not... What's happening here? How did that happen? I don't understand... Yeah, that was weird. I don't understand how that side-loading took priority over the other thing. This might be actually enough acid now. Are we close to the number of modules? We are slightly over the number of modules. Don't flip the prod mod. Don't flip the speed mods to prod mods. We want to flip into those other modules. Yeah. And then we've got... Yeah, we do need all of the speed modules. You need to make me... Are you guys all going? Yeah? I'm just disappointed at the rate at which you are going, so we're just going to hack in... we're just going to hack in some more. It's going to be fine. That's how things work. Yeah, you get going. This inserter here wants to not exist. And then also we want to speed module this guy, and then having said I wanted the speed modules, we should probably, you know, provide those speed modules. Let's do this overflow as well. We'll speed that up. I'm still making speed modules, which is also fine. I mean, we are... Are there any beacons on the belt? There might be beacons on the belt that we should look for. That's a place where beacons can end up, which is kind of fine. I probably should have given these guys the speed modules, but whatever. Yeah, all these guys are running. These guys are also running. We checked that there were about Okay, there's slightly more than... Yeah, that should do what it needs to. Power grid is fine. Oh, we're actually not getting these things to this silo, are we? We need to be... That's also kind of weird. Like a surplus of blue chips and a lack of modules. That means that we're not taking things off the belt hard enough. That's pretty funny. We will need... by the looks of it, a couple more poles. Which is, you know, a thing I'm okay with. We can use these ones as well, no big deal. As long as we don't accidentally power the silo. And then we're going to move this stuff around as well. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. This is just a buffer transfer. We are going to have more boxes over here as well. That's going to be a feature of the thing. And then I think also this one can be... Can we use our last power pole to bridge this? Yes, and then we're also going to want a power pole there eventually. And we are moving things into the silo, which is exciting. We also, at this point, don't need to be building anything anymore. And we're just running. Oil is fine. All these guys, where are these other modules that I made? They're doing stuff. You are also doing things. Yeah, we're going to take some of these. Actually, that's not true at all. We are going to remember that we also needed more beacons. And then I should also just give these guys... did we... Yeah, we did get those belts to the right place. These... Okay, so are we fast or are we bad? Is this an impact of us having the low power state for a little bit? You've also never really been working. Actually, give me all of these back because I've decided that I want another beacon. How are you doing? Yeah, you're getting through it. Oh, I was also going to, in addition to the further beacon, also make the prod mod. And then I still need... Yeah, we still need more speed modules for that. Give this stuff away. I've got one beacon. I actually want another 2 beacons for the silo. If you are done, you can go to prod mod 3s. Yeah, that is the right amount of stuff. That is fine. We've still got some green ships. All of this is mostly running, but we do want to make sure that we prioritize into the... Oh, we never actually gave this guy a splitter. That's hilarious. Yep, prioritize into the red chips build. And then copper that I've got that I don't want. Plastic that I've got that I don't want. Let's check on numbers of components. How bad is the LDS? The LDS is a bit behind the rocket fuel. We did want more LDS, and we've got more RCUs going as well. How is the copper buffer? The copper buffer is okay, which I think means we are going to do the LDS hack that we did last time when we also busted the LDS, but instead of busting it, we are going to realize there's really not a lot of copper in here at all, and then we also don't really have the assemblers for this. Are there any other... There are no more mall assemblers? There are these 2 assemblers over here. We won't be needing these guys at this point, because we just don't have... yeah, we just don't have the chips to support that. Okay, so now we're making some more LDS. You guys have stuff, you guys have this stuff. Sure. Why are we not... How is this... I don't understand what happened here. Like, this should be taking priority. These guys should be... Yeah. This is the first time that this has not... Like, this should be limited... Arriving at the rate of the inserter, we should be getting mixed stuff here. I don't know why it wasn't. This means we've also got... Yeah, weird collections of stuff in different places. Probably fine anyway. We're out of green chips. Are we done with blue circuits? We are in fact done with blue circuits. So, That's not what we want to do. We want to do this. Because we want to be producing them without productivity bonuses, because that'll just slow everything down. I wanted... at this point we probably also... Oh no, we still want the speed mods, don't we? Do I still have... No, I gave away the steel, and I gave away the other stuff we needed. Yeah, so 2 of those. You guys have the steel, that's fine. Yeah. You also will need... And then, yeah, how are we doing for having... Like, if we've produced enough stuff, so we are close to having enough rocket fuel, we are close on all of these things, yeah, the LDS is actually a problem at this point. This copper boost has... It's now doing what it should, but earlier I don't know why it didn't, and that was kind of weird. Oh yeah, also, things we should definitely be doing is getting the silo running. Do I have the speed modules for this? I do not have the speed modules for this. We have actually not set up the rest of those beacons yet, or even the blueprint, so that's all a thing that feels pretty bad. Where are the speed modules that I want? Is that going to be... Yeah, that's going to be enough. That's actually the number of speed modules that we want. We probably want even more beacons now, to be honest. Because we've got to... Yeah, we probably should have been crafting that from earlier and haven't. Oh well, cool. How are we doing on... We're actually super done on all these things. It's just the LDS now. Which we did prioritize stuff into. Like, we prioritized the copper into the LDS, which is going to be nice. It's going to be, you know, necessary. But also, like, where is... So plastic is going, LDS is going, all these guys are running. We kind of want this to be red belt, and then I kind of want any more copper I can get. Also just in... I mean, most of these guys are still running though, right? Some of these guys didn't have stuff, whatever. I mean, are we done? We are done if we can just find A, the craft speed, and on the silo, and then also all of the other LDS that we've already made. And we're just going to scoop up all the fuel as well. Doesn't really matter. How is the silo doing? The silo is still kicking through stuff. Okay. Not super happy about that. Let's... Okay, so that one didn't work. This one could be in a better spot. We can get rid of all of these things now. They do not matter. What matters is getting this stuff in. Are you going to go? Day 9 is what, 48 minutes? This could be real fast. Have all the stuff. Just continue going with the stuff. Yeah, power grid is fine. This could be real fast. I mean, that could have been... I mean, did we miss... I don't think we messed up the LDS build. I was trying to figure out if it could go faster if we didn't mess up the LDS build, but I think it was just, you know, all that's kind of going. Yeah, this has a chance of being sub 49, but I don't think it will with the replay, but this is also definitely world record, so congratulations to me, I guess, and congratulations to everyone else who now gets some more wave defense strats that they can look at, because there's some wild stuff in here, like deliberately overbuilding the stone so that the furnaces are right next to where their expansion happens is kind of nice. This extra inserter got us some copper, and we were actually starved for copper at the end, so getting more than 3 belts of copper in, pretty big. This whole weird thing here, I don't really understand how this sideloading was blocking this belt from letting the copper through. That was weird, so we didn't quite have enough copper. But also it was LDS on the craft time rather than the copper oh no, it was LDS on copper shortage, because we did have to pipe extra copper in. So yeah, and then mostly pretty okay. Usually I'll do this row of pipes first and then connect this pipe afterwards, and just make sure that we don't put this light oil pipe blocking where the gas underground would go. But this time, doing this pipe directly and then using that as the setup for where the chem plants can go, I think I like that quite a lot. Might keep doing that. We also ran out of iron for the acid, but that's okay because we got enough. And then yeah, I think there's probably some things we can get better at. Like, there was still a bunch of untidy execution of stuff. Yeah, not having enough assemblers exactly at the moment when we needed them, not having all the power grid and having to go back to do that. Setting up the power grid first time, still a bit of a mess. Yeah, I think we can probably even go faster than this, but at this point we are also still pretty happy. We went to space, and we did in fact manage to get to space super speedy, so yeah, pretty happy about that.